Bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong. This is Joe, the bearded historian. He'll tell you an interesting story. Be careful of his soldiers, they can be brats. This is Angel, she's an entity. She'll cause chaos and plant her hands at you. This is Sue, she likes spirits, not the alcohol. She's the reason this channel exists. This is David, he likes fire trucks. He's here occasionally. Bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong. We preserve his story. Good morning. It is Friday. We have a three-potter, 3 small videos that were thrown together for kicks and giggles to make one decent-sized video. This one contains a uranium site, the Northern Lights, because I didn't know where else to put it, and a little doctor's shack. And for today, we're going to do a zombie race because 2 of them, uranium and doctors, involve zombies. Who knows? Maybe the Northern Lights do too. Maybe they make zombies. Ooh, just kidding. Are you ready? Ooh, apparently I'm not awake yet. Here we go. Shout out time. Here's a shout out just for you. You support me, so I support you. This shout out is for our friends. Let's see who it is today. Alright, racers. Off we go. Alright, we got She Stole. We've got Sylvia. We've got Catching. We've got Lucy. We've got Swoop. Nacha Daily. Contact. Neil. TNT, Kaz, Swoop, Contact, Traveling Van, Jamaican, Jared, Susan, Marketplace, Kethla, Really Haunted, let's see, Tramps, Luscious, JB, TNT, what else we got here? Ooh, coming from the back, we got One Busy, M&J, Crazy, Cruising Nuts, Tammy, Oyen, Lainey, Pinned. It's gonna be Lainey. Hold on a minute. Okay, get out of the way. This is Mama Lainey. Special needs mom, married, probably full-time mom to a Down syndrome daughter who also has other illnesses. But this kind of a vlog, family vlog, about dealing with with a disability child and family life, a stay-at-home mom. So check that out, like, share, comment, and have a good day. That is not what I meant to do.
Hello folks, this is the Bearded Historian. We're out here in Edgemont, South Dakota, and got a chance to actually check out something that has been on my bucket list for a few years. Now, out here, this big patch of the light-colored concrete is what used to be part of the mill and tailing site for the Edgemont uranium mine. Now, back in the 50s, we had an event where, with the Cold War, anywhere that people could find uranium in Fall River County, all the way up into the northern Black Hills, if you could find it, the government would pay you some severe money to take and mine it out of your property. And, well, a lot of the tailings and yellow cake, as I'd like to refer to it as, came out here. Well, unfortunately, when they first started doing the mining and stuff, they kind of failed to realize how radioactive some of this stuff is. Now, interestingly enough, over here, they actually have 2 monuments on this site. You have this one over here, which talks about the date of closure, October 1989. and they buried 4 million tons of radioactive particulates. 527 curies, and that large map shows how big of a terrain you're looking at. It's all under that big landfill. Kind of a earthen dam feature. But what happened that pretty much set this event off was that the mill was sold to a company that then closed it down, and they discovered that they were getting high peak radiation throughout the town of Edgemont, which is, you know, over the hills there a little bit, not too far. We're about maybe 3 miles away from Edgemont right now. So the EPA came in, declared the area a Superfund site, and then all these trucks started rolling through here, down this little road, out there. They tore down the mill, and any place that had the tailings, you know, even if they were using them as foundation material for houses, was dumped out here. And in fact, they had a couple times where they literally had to tear the houses out and move everything out to here, where it was broken down, filled into that big plain area there, and then buried. 4 million tons. That's a lot of territory. And then, if I remember, I think it's every 5 years they come out here with their Geiger counters. They run their tests. It's all nicely secured, locked, so you can't go play in it. Interesting enough, you can see where the cattle have walked up through here, but not across the fence. And then the Uranium Mill Tailings Repository, no trespassing, U.S. Department of Energy. This is now government property. But this is where the remains of their mill now sits underground, nicely embedded in concrete and buried in soil. So it's a big sarcophagus as it is. There's been a few places in the western United States where this has been done. Colorado's got one. You can see it on Unknown, some of the shows that they have on the Discovery Channel. But this is our tribute to the uranium industry. But this has been the Bearded Historian for the Bud Files. You have a good one. Yeah, it's coming all the way through here.
Alright, I can start to see it looks green on my screen.
It's like it's flowing this way.
Oh. Thought I'd block out the sun, the stars. I almost said the sun. I am a genius who's fully awake.
Fully awake.
Yeah. We all know that, right?
That is wild, though. Idiots with headlights.
I kind of wish it was
More solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can kind of see. Oh, look at me get through the camera, babes.
Oh, wow. Yeah. There you go.
You can see it better through the camera.
Yeah.
It almost looks ghostly. Still not as pretty as what I've seen on, videos from further north.
Right.
But still, pretty impressive. Did not meant to hit stop. I meant to hit picture, and then I got that damn car lights in there. Turn off your damn car lights. You're ruining my picture. Thank you. Turn off your damn car lights. Thank you.
Tail lights off.
Come on. Ruining my picture. Hello, froggies.
Those are the frogs I told you about. They're busy tonight.
I don't know that they're frogs. Would they?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hello, whatever is making that
Cicadas
noise.
or whatever, or frogs, or...
I don't know what they are.
But yeah, it's kind of cool how it's like spiraling from right there.
Yeah. It's kind of like a starting point going up.
Yeah, almost looks like a tornado.
Yeah, kind of. I can see that. The bottom part's the strongest in the video.
It's wild. It comes all the way back up there. And
Whoa.
then, oh, wow. Look behind us.
Oh, wow. Holy cows.
Guess what? We're in the middle of the Northern Lights, kids.
If we ever get a chance, I do want to go higher to one of the places where...
Like Alaska or something, yeah. Or Norway.
Norway would be cool.
Yeah.
That would cost us a fortune, though.
Right.
Alaska might be more doable.
Yeah.
You might be able to talk me into an Alaskan cruise. That'll be our compromise. We got to do my cruise and your Alaska.
Exactly.
But it has to be like summer.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's our electromagnetic belt around the planet. The sun belched at us. And see, all I was seeing was that black belt right there.
Right.
Once we got past it, you could see all this.
Yeah, you can't really see the stars on the video, but you can sure see the clouds and the lights a little bit. You can kind of see the stars right here.
Yeah.
But that's because of the backdrop of the Borealis, which is kind of fun.
Right.
Just our cat is grinning at us. Although it almost looks circle on my video,
Yeah.
which is weird. Wonder if I... Nope, zooming in does not help.
Nope.
Zooming out does not help. I made it all dark.
Oops. There's just some long belts right there behind us.
Oh, they are some really long belts.
That is pretty awesome. But yeah, they picked this up 3 days ago when they took a snapshot of the surface of the sun with one of their satellites. Right as they were doing that, boom, big gaseous burst came out. I think they said classified as an E5, which means they're even worried about satellites with this thing. That's to get the GPS coordinates and everything. And I'm like, ooh, fun. Looks like the horizon over there is electrified right now too.
Yeah, I can see that.
The horizon along there is starting to light up too. And that thing's still spiraling up. It's like a chimney. But yeah, like right there, you can see the star right through it.
Yeah. Kind of nice because you can actually see them on the camera. Usually you can't see them on the camera.
Right.
Because, you know, camera.
Camera noises. What you got for time on that?
5 minutes.
Okay.
I got another 2 on the other. It's going to be a short video, but I think we'll throw it up anyway.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, though.
It is pretty cool. Also, I'm getting cold.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Quarter? You found a quarter? Basically means you lost a quarter.
What?
I said that basically means you lost a quarter.
Sure.
Did not get the door closed. I'll try that again. All right.
Okay.
I drive with you guys on the camera, but you can't see anything from inside here.
Yeah.
Too tilted. Say good night, Mr. Bud.
Good night.
Look, we found a real city.
Real town.
We aren't often in real towns.
Not really. At least that's when they won't run us out.
Not for a while anyway. And it's a nice cloudy day with a little bit of wind and not too hot and not too cold. Bit breezy though. There's one of our painted buffaloes.
Couple of painted buffaloes.
Or two of them actually.
And across the street is the museum, which we've been in. You guys can check out the video. Oh, the buffalo.
Oh man. I was gonna sit on the buffalo.
Oh.
Should we go to that thingy first?
Sure.
And then that thingy?
And that thingy. Couple of thingies, a thingy one and a thingy two. 1875.
Welcome to the circle. Okay, I don't know why, but this reminds me of when we played with those big rainbow parachute thingies.
Yeah,
This would be a great place for that.
Sit inside it. Yeah, it'd be perfect.
Wester County Courthouse? I can say COU.
Probably the courthouse now. New courthouse. Dedicated to the memory of Horace and Ross, discoverer of gold in the Black Hills, at Custer, South Dakota, July 27th, 1874. Oh, they made a little monument to the guy.
That's kind of cool.
Yep. So we got the little structure over here. It was the first cabin, if I remember right.
I believe so.
Interestingly enough, this town was a real big boom until the discovery of the deadwood. And then, the population almost abandoned this town.
I was listening to music really loud. Can almost hear it from this side. Dr. Flick cabin.
American Legion, Post 46 Auxiliary, dedicated to all veterans, 1998.
That's kind of fun. Well, let's wait a minute, baby. Okay. Possibilities.
On the Way, who died in 1837, donated the 1875 cabin and land for the way park to the city of Custer.
Oh, wow. Closed on Sundays.
That's the one across the street, yep.
I can read.
Well, here's notes. It says construction of this cabin began in 1875 under Dr. Daniel Flick, though he never fully completed the work. Under command of Captain George Crook, Dr. Flick and the other gold miners were escorted from the Black Hills and were forced to walk to Fort Laramie. After being removed to the Black Hills, the abandoned cabin was finished by Captain Polk and his soldiers and used as a headquarters. Once again, the cabin became abandoned to a new resident. Captain Jack Crawford moved into the cabin. Years after being removed from the Black Hills, Dr. Flick returned to find Crawford and had taken up residence in his home. Flick had the belongings of Crawford thrown out into the street and filed a lawsuit against him for illegally squatting in his home. Flip was successful in court case against Crawford and once again took rightful possession of his property. Dr. Flick eventually moved to Rapid City, where he died on February 20th, 1911.
Interesting.
It's kind of an interesting little look at how the old days were. You know, you have your little kitchen cooking area, got the stove, prepare and bake meals, rocking chairs so you can sit down, you a fireplace to stay warm.
This is one of those all-in-one rooms.
Yeah.
With the exception of the bathroom, which we had to go outside for.
Outhouse. But decent sized bed, cradle, and high chair. A little table for walking two people. But imagine also that, you know, being a doctor, if they needed to, you know, either he had to go make house calls or they had to come to his place.
Oh, but he made a lot of house calls.
Like the old calendar there, the Garlock Hotel.
Right, that's kind of cool.
Got a couple hats hanging up. A couple beads here and there.
Very cool. Cute little cabin.
Yeah. One would say quaint and cute.